Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're getting ready to make my Black Forest bars, you guys. That's what we're getting ready to do. We're getting ready to have some fun. A little bit of bacon, a lot of waiting, but it's going to be so good. Make sure you get this chocolate chunk. Put that up so you can see that. Make sure you get the chocolate chunk, okay? Has to be the chocolate chunk, okay? Double chocolate chunk, might I add. Cool Whip. We're going to use some cherry pie filling. We need both of those of the Philadelphia cream cheese. You're going to need both of them. We're going to use some sugar, butter that I've already started melting, and an egg. There we go, you guys. Black Forest bars coming up. Sit back, relax. Let's get started. All right. I decided I didn't want to use oil. I'm using butter. That's one whole stick of the Bluebonnet butter I've showed you before. There's that one egg. And then we just need to put in about a tablespoon of water. And that's just a splash. And then we're going to put in that cookie dough. And we're going to mix that all up. And just mix this out. So easy. So simple. This is another one of those recipes you can use for the holidays. Trust me when I say, you know, children love helping out in the kitchen if you let them. They absolutely love it. They will do whatever you want them to do. We're going to put a pinch more water in this. I want it to be a little bit more manageable. Maybe not. Seems like it's coming together just fine. I was going to put a pinch, but now I'm not. And like I said, kids love helping out. They do. If you let them come in the kitchen and help out, they will gladly help you out. Gladly. And this is another one of those things that me and my children do. Like I said, especially since the holidays are coming, if you guys are planning ahead like I do. There we go, cookie dough. So then what we're going to do is we're going to make some cookies. Okay, we are really actually going to make some cookies. And it's basically to go on top. Let me get my gloves. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I'm just going to put these gloves on my hands. It just makes easier, you know. And you don't have to. You absolutely do not have to. You do not have to do this step. And like I've told you before, one of my little tricks, spray your hands down a little bit. It will help with the stick. They won't stick as bad to your hands. Just me. And then we're just going to go ahead and get a little bit of this. Form us a couple of cookies. Okay. And that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to put a few little dollops there. And the reason why we're doing this, again, like I said, this is going to be what goes on top. And you don't have to have a bunch of these because you don't want to use too much. And they will, you know, form out on their own. Of course, you know that. Oh, I need to put a little bit more with that. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. My oven's preheating to 350, as you can hear. She's ready. Okay. And these little things right here, they're really nice to have. It doesn't fit this particular pan, but does she care? No, not really. Okay. So now, with my nasty hands, I'm going to get this in the oven, let it start to bake, and then we're going to go on to the next step while it's baking, okay? I'll be right back. And those cookies are going to bake on 350 for, I would say, anywhere from 12 to 15 minutes, depending on your oven. Everything is always depending on your oven, so don't ever let something just sit, okay? So now we're going to take the remaining of this cookie dough, and we're going to put it in the bottom of this pan. That's what we're getting ready to do. And we're going to push her all out. Push her all out like we're having a baby. We're going to spread it out, okay? And then we're going to go on to the next step, okay? So, and this has to bake as well. But I'm going to let that bake first. And then I'll get to this. I'm going to clean this bowl up. I'll be right back. All right, here's our cookies out of the oven. We really don't care what they look like simply because we are going to crumble them up. Okay? Although they don't look bad. Okay? There we go. So now I'm going to show you something else. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you this first. See how I got that all in that pan like that? You want to get it to all the corners. You want to get it as close as you can and as evenly and as flat as you can, okay? Then we're going to go in with this. I've got the 2 containers of the cream cheese in here. And also you need a half a cup of sugar. The other thing that we're going to do is I took out a little bit of that cherry filling. Not quite a cup. Depending on how much you want to put to the side for yourself, we're going to put that on top along with the cookie crumbles, okay? So then you get the remaining of that can in here. Get that on in there. This is so easy, so simple, and so delicious. You hear me? When I say delicious, I mean this is really good. I mean, if you like Black Forest, you're definitely going to love this, okay? You're definitely going to love this. Now, however, I'm going to have to come back with you on this simply because we're going to beat this up. We're going to beat this up, okay? We're going to do exactly that. So I'm going to come back once mine is done. And you just beat it until it's all combined. So about a good minute, minute and a half. I'll be right back. All right, all blended up. I did it for about a minute. It didn't take long. You see little pieces in mine, if you can see that, because my Philadelphia cream cheese was not quite soft enough. So you really need to let that set out for at least a good hour before you cook with it. And I just took mine out, let it sit for about 10-15 minutes before I started this video. But this is what you're looking for. That's the consistency. That looks delicious. I've done the not putting it, leaving it out on the counter before plenty of times. That's just what Gigi does. So, we're going to take that, and we're just going to put this all in there. The colors are going to be pretty, pretty, pretty. And then just dump it in there. That's it. Dump it in. And we're going to bake this. Yes, we are. We are going to bake this stuff right here. And you can definitely make this a double batch. You could do double on the cookie dough if you wanted to. I've done that. Especially when I'm doing it, you know, during the holidays. Made it thicker, made it bigger. And give out smaller squares. And then you just even this all the way out. That's it. And we're going to bake this for about, oh, I didn't mean to put you up there. We're going to bake this for about 35 to 45 minutes depending on your oven. And you just want to smooth that out. Make sure you get it in every single corner. Just smooth her out. And that's it. That's it. Look at that. We're going to bake her 35-45 minutes, depending on your oven. And then we've got to let her chill out for a little while. We're going to have to let her refrigerate. That's why I said this is an easy recipe. However, it does take time. Okay? I just want mine to make sure that it's all pretty through and through. That's why I'm wiping the sides. That's not a necessity, but it will make a difference once you pull the pieces out. I don't want that to bleed onto my Cool Whip when I put that on there. All right. I'm going to put this in the oven. 35-45 minutes, 350. I'll be right back. All right, I burped. I baked her for 35 minutes. Okay, 35 minutes is how long she baked. The little glops from the spatula. I baked her for 35 minutes. Now we got to let her cool for at least 45 minutes. And then we're going to put her in the refrigerator, let her set up real good and nice, and then we're going to go on to the next step. But like I said, we got to wait a minute, okay? So, let the waiting begin. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. Look at that. Doesn't she look delicious? Getting tongue-tied, mouth-watering. Look at that. See your layers? And I just sprinkled it with a little bit of cookie. That's the reason why we had that extra cookie. So we could sprinkle it all about. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. And Gigi will definitely see you next time, okay? Look at that. Bye-bye.